am doing everything in Disney World. We have 100 days and 1,000 tasks, and we gotta pick up the pace. This is episode 60, y'all. That is so crazy. If this is your first episode, or maybe you just need a little bit of a refresher on what we are doing, I'm doing everything in Disney World because I wanted my friends Fry, Bucket, and Quincy to be able to go with me to Disneyland Paris, because we all three competed in a show and somehow I won, and I just felt like we all should get the chance to go. This is our stats right now though. We've really caught up. We're doing much better. And if you're curious, how are you keeping up with this? The entire team is helping me, but our most important team member is our computer AI bestie named Agnes. Agnes is the keeper of the task list, and she tells us what we're doing that day, if there's a challenge, and what's all going down. So, Agnes, tell us, what are we doing today?
Hello, Emma. We only have a short window today, so 8 items have been sent to your device. For today's challenge, do an impression of a character after you meet one. Have a magical day.
Okay, so we just made it in, first part of our day, and our first task is really more of an observation task. One of the Disney animal tasks, which we've done a lot of over in Animal Kingdom specifically, is actually here at Magic Kingdom, and it's the horse. This is the Disney horses. We actually just went and saw them at Tri-Circle D Ranch, but according to the Disney app, this is the activity here at Magic Kingdom, is the horses. Now, I can't ride it today because the Dapper Dans are busy. Hi! But that's our first task, is that horse right there. And then also we get to see the dance. As far as challenges go for the day, we are just going to be doing some character impressions when we see them. And I don't really know that I consider the horses to be a Disney character. I can give you like a nay, you know, that kind of helps. It was a little embarrassing, to be honest with you guys. We are making our way right now to one of my favorite rides, but one that I don't find myself on a lot because it's more of one of what people will describe as a kiddie ride, but I love it so much. It's so sweet and precious in my heart, and it ends up having a long line a lot of the time. So we're actually rope dropping it, which I think is very funny. All right, busy bees. We made it. This is what we're rope dropping today. The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Personally a favorite of mine. It takes you through Pooh's very special friends, and they take you through the 100-acre woods, and it's a really good time. It is also incredibly sweet and very kid-friendly. There is no height requirements, and there's some interactive queue elements, which I think are very nice. Okay, hopped off the ride. We'll talk about it in a second, but look at this backpack! I love him! This is weirdly one of my favorite stores in all of Disney, but I also am just very partial to Winnie the Pooh. I ride it anytime I can. Like, even when I go to Disneyland, even though it's the same, for the most part, it's Pooh's birthday at Disneyland, but I just love it. And I guess for the challenge, I have to do a Winnie the Pooh impression. Oh, bother. Like, I can't do impressions. Really hardly at all. So this is about to be a tough time for all of us. I can do a Piglet. I can't do a Piglet. I actually can't. I lied just right now to you. I'm going to another strange rope drop, which I should really clarify. These are not the two rides to rope drop. Peter Pan, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Tron at times. There are many other options. If you want to see what a good strategy looks like, just go check out A Perfect Day. But for me, I'm having a perfectly chill day because next on our list is Dumbo. This is the high-flying elephant here in Fantasyland, arguably the most famous Disney attraction of all time, I think. Okay, I want a blue elephant. It's kind of chilly today. It's 58. Just so crazy. I have on shorts. I'm not built for this. Fun fact, just like a little BTS, I still have 2 more everythings after this before I'm off this series for a minute. And then I'm coming back for, I'll be an Amazing Race and certain little things. But, weird thing, I'm moving tomorrow. But I'm coming back after like a week. But I'm moving technically tomorrow. And it's supposed to snow all day. And I'm freezing right now in 58. What am I gonna do? I don't know. It's gonna be fine. Feels amazing in the sun. Oh, I'm sliding, I'm sliding, I'm sliding. Ouch! Okay, I'm like really sliding. We're like fully tipped over, like sideways. Dumbo, I'm like having to hold my hand up because I don't want to be up against the door. Dumbo, come. Now we're doing a lot of Fantasyland this morning because next up we're going to go say hello to our favorite red-headed mermaid, Ariel. Here in Magic Kingdom you can meet the cartoon Ariel, and then over in Hollywood Studios you can meet the live-action Ariel, which I think is really neat. I love that you can do both, that you can meet both characters.
Oh my gosh, hi!
Hello!
Swim on in.
Of course.
You brought a very special friend with you today.
I did.
Too?
He's kind of like my flounder. He goes everywhere.
Oh, that's so exciting. You know, Flounder and I just this morning explored a shipwreck together.
Oh, did you find anything?
We did find some more gadgets and gizmos and a dingle hopper too.
Oh.
We're thinking it might be big enough for Max to use for the holiday season. You know, he does have a lot of fur, so we needed a big one just for him.
Fair. I'm not a child anymore. I'm just like thinking of lines that's like not even impressions. I'm just like saying lines that the characters say. If you are a big character person and that is your main priority, they're wonderful to do in the morning, especially the princesses. The kiddos and everyone else are rope dropping. So if you just want to meet characters, doing it in the morning is really such a great time saver. Now, we have another character we're going to try to meet. I think we've got some time. I'm like checking my watch. I can't see my watch. But we're going to make our way over to him. Another great thing about being here bright and early is the stepsisters are on the carousel. That is so fun. They do this occasionally, not all the time, but occasionally they like to hop aboard the carousel in the mornings and have fun with the kiddos and just make a mess, honestly, run amok, have a good time in the way that the stepsisters do. Now the character we will be meeting today is Peter Pan. Peter, typically his meet and greet is right here in Neverland, right where the lovely portrait is. Now sometimes he will roam. Disney World does not have a lot of roaming characters the way that Disneyland does, but Peter Pan is one of those that will sometimes roam. Same for exactly what these stepsisters were just doing. Now we've got about 20 minutes until Peter Pan is out, so I'm going to go sit here in Rapunzel's bathroom area, the classiest bathrooms in all the land. I'll never not be upset that the most Rapunzel gets is the bathrooms, but I will say this sitting area is a good one if you are able to find a seat. You can actually charge your phones and things over here, hidden in the stumps. If you happen to have a cord, I always keep a cord on me. I'm having a hard time. So it's nice, it's useful, and I will be sitting here. Yeah.
It's like flying above the clouds.
It
Of course, when you fly fast, it gets a little breezy, so that's where Wendy sews tights on.
Very
Keep us
nice.
warm. Have you been flying fast today too?
Yes, it's been nice, but I didn't get my tights on, so I was a little bit chilly. So I'll have to get some tights from you next time.
Be sure to sew them and bring them.
Very nice. What a lovely, delightful surprise! Wendy was there. Wendy is not almost never. Wendy is very rarely with Peter Pan, so that was just like a really lovely surprise. Typically when they're together, I see them at parties, after hours events. I don't see her that often, and she was not listed on the app, so that was very exciting. The music was very loud, and they both were very soft-spoken, so I hope you can hear them. Peter Pan impression, second start of the right, straight on till morning. That's horrible. But then Wendy's like, oh, Peter. Like, I can give you that, 'cause I'm so sorry. Okay, we've made it over into Liberty Square, and our next task is something that you can do at all the parks. This is not Magic Kingdom specific, but I do think you should do it once in your life, and that's just a little popcorn. Literally, Disney popcorn is its own task, as it should be. I am obsessed with Disney popcorn. I have many a popcorn bucket, and I forgot to bring it today, but that's okay, because it'll still taste the same, whether it's in a bucket or not. Refills are $2.25 if you have a bucket. This was $6. I truly think a bucket's worth it. If you're gonna be here for a week, this is a really nice, easy snack. When I would report a lot, I bought a bucket and this would be my lunch, a lot. I just really like it. Heading to a boat for the resort lunch. we're going to be heading to Disney's Wilderness Lodge, a true favorite of mine. And this line actually counts as our task. So we ride the boats a lot, we do all the transportation. All the transportation is on it, and the specific boat routes are on it. So this one is our boat route. This is the Magic Kingdom boat launch to Wilderness Lodge Blue/Red. For our last task, we are going to one of my favorite places to eat in Disney that I think is really kind of an underground, you know, more chill spot that people aren't talking about the way that I think we should be talking about it. It's over here. This little hidden gem behind all these trees is called Geyser's Point. This is actually the pool bar for Wilderness Lodge, but you wouldn't even really know that because there is so much seating. It is so gorgeous. It's right here on the water, and the food is truly some of my favorite. The bison burger, so good. I love it. But this is it. Geyser Point. So we're gonna grab a seat, have a little lunch. Okay, looks like it's gonna be bar seating for me because it's lunchtime, so it would be about a 30-minute wait. But you can join a walk-up list just like normal. But bar is full service, and I'm gonna be here by myself. Okay, so this is the menu. They do have several small bites. They also have what they call rustic fare. If you're looking for something bigger, it's just their entrees. And then they do have a few kids menus as well. You can tell the window's really glowing. They have this open from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m. And then if you're looking for some drinks, they have that as well. And it is a full bar. All right, for my lunch, I ended up grabbing the multigrain salad with, technically it comes with chicken. I had it subbed out for salmon. It's mixed greens, wild rice, bell peppers, and a sesame vinaigrette. I loved this salad. This is the first time I've ever had it. It was really, really tasty. They have in the past had a really different version of this. I think this might be newer. It was more of like an Asian style salad. It was so great. There was so much dressing. It was great and crunchy, very light and fresh. I liked the salmon with it, but it made it extra salty. So next time I would probably get the chicken or steak. It was great though. And just because it's Disney and they're wonderful, she literally, I could not finish the salad because it was so big. So she told me what I got, the day I got it, and where it was from, and a Mickey. And I just thought that was so sweet and so thoughtful. And I loved that. You can get this to go if you don't want to sit at the bar. There is a mobile order to go. And I did order my husband some food because why not? We're here. And I think that that's great. So if you really are looking to use this like a traditional pull bar, if you just want to get the food and then take it back to your seat, you can easily do that. And then it'll tell you when it's ready. You just swing by and pick it up. Overall, wonderful day. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe. Now, if you want to watch the entire series, you can do it on the channel right now. I'll see you there.